My name is Leslie Wallace. I am a Plattsburgh State Red and a political science, pre-law, and election specialist at Plattsburgh State University.
And we're here in Lake Placid, and 73wire.com heavily covering 23 election. If you're following what's happening nationally, it's getting a ton of attention. We were at the Hoffman campaign headquarters in Plattsburgh yesterday. CNN, Fox News, everybody was there, and it's tremendous attention and a lot of money and influence coming from outside the district on all three campaigns. First of all, I'd just be curious to know, you're right here in Lake Placid, this is just a couple miles from the actual 23rd district. What's your take on the whole environment? Why do you think this is so controversial? What's happening in the race?
The environment in Lake Placid, or
the political environment in 23.
Well, Essex County faces a very large unemployment rate, and I, being a true conservative, agree completely with Doug Hoffman's conservative views, and I feel that both Dee Skozababa and Bill Owens are too radical left for me, and I believe that Doug Hoffman would push Lake Placid and Essex County towards a better employment rate. And not only that, I completely agree with him on the healthcare issue as well, which a lot of Essex County in this area faces.
Have you seen the Newt Gingrich endorsement? Seen the controversy around it?
Yes, I personally am a Newt Gingrich fan. I was a little upset that he endorsed Dee Skozababa. I think that his reasoning behind it was genuine. However, I think that instead of endorsing her, he should have endorsed the true Republican candidate, Doug Hoffman.
Do you think a lot of the sort of Beltway establishment Republicans are saying that this race is going to come down to being party over policy, or party over principle? We here when we're here in the district, we're finding that may not be the case. That a lot of folks in this district are principle over party. Do you think that's the way it's going to pan out in Hoffman's favor?
I truly believe that people who look at the policy and look at even with party lines, true Republicans are conservative at heart in Essex County, and especially in this area. Lake Placid's more of a liberal area of the county. However, if you look at Essex County in general, we are more a conservative area, and I believe that it's the policy that Doug Hoffman has put on the table, along with his conservative backing, that will get him elected in our county.
All right. Any other thoughts or comments?
Vote like Tyler for sheriff in Essex County, because he's the man that'll get the job done, and his 25 years experience, I think, will improve the jail's safety, and it'll make his business administration degree will make the jail a little bit more affordable. And thank you very much.
All right. Hey, real quickly before we end, do you think all the national attention is actually helping Hoffman, or do you think it may end up hurting?
I think that the national attention, definitely Tim Pawlenty, and even though Sarah Palin didn't win in her race, I do believe that people feel for Sarah Palin because she comes from the same background as we do here. Alaska's a little bit different than the North Country in New York. However, I think that a lot of women in our area, and men too, relate to her livelihood.
Yeah.
In the same way, so
you think that
I believe she's a respected woman around this area, and her backing, along with Ann Coulter's backing, I believe that it's helped a great deal. The Newt Gingrich backing of Dee Skozababa, really, it's up in the air. I don't really think that it's going to matter. In the end, I think this area will vote based on principle and policy, and they're sick of the Democrats in Washington, and we've seen this. And as President Obama's ratings keep continuing to fail, I believe that we'll vote more conservative in this district.
Great.
You said, one more question, you're with Republican Club
Yes, I am a Republican Red, a Plattsburgh State Red, and we're a conservative group on campus, and we haven't endorsed a candidate.
Well, out of curiosity, we just broke a story 2 days ago in Watertown. We were at the Watertown, the office in Watertown, and discovered that the NRCC was paying for and sending probably half their campaign office to come up here and actually work in the district. So most of what we're finding, most of her support here in the district is actually here on the dime of the NRCC and the RNC and kind of the GOP establishment. As kind of a Republican in the area, how do you feel about the NRCC and the whole kind of establishment machine coming in and backing Dee Dee?
Well, they can put all the money in the world into her campaign, but it comes down to principle. People here are simple. If you, not simple, like simply minded, but they vote based on principle. And if you are willing to do the right thing for your constituency, then people are going to vote for you. And I truly do believe that Doug Hoffman will be a great asset to not only the Congress, but to our area as our representative. And I think he'll do a great job. And there's a lot of people. I mean, it comes down to me on social issues. Not only is he a fiscal conservative, but he's a social conservative too, and that really takes the cake for me, at least.
Right.
And most of my group.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, guys.